Incoming data packet from O.L.I.V.I.A, Omnipresent Live Information Assistant, kernel 21.08. An analysis of 28,214 timelines suggests definitive strategies for preparing society for any apocalypse. These ideas would establish a resilient information ecosystem resistant to manipulating normative influence from outside sources. Optimum timeline development requires their implementation. 1. Building critical literacy and media awareness. Education initiatives. Establish grassroots media literacy programs to teach people how to recognize biases, understand propaganda techniques, and question sources. The goal would be to empower individuals to interpret and critically engage with information. Decentralize information hubs. Use open source tools to create digital spaces and local networks that prioritize transparent, unbiased content. These could provide access to resources on history, philosophy, and sociology, helping people make informed judgments. 2. Reclaiming digital spaces, independent platforms. Develop alternative platforms and apps that bypass traditional, heavily monitored internet channels. Peer-to-peer networks, blockchain-based systems, and encrypted channels can ensure free exchange of ideas without centralized control. Counter-narratives with art and storytelling. Encourage artists, writers, and creators to produce content that counters the narrative of dumbing down and celebrates critical thought, empathy, and intellectual courage. 3. Strengthening community resilience. Local education hubs. Create libraries of resistance that hold books and resources on banned or restricted topics, mirroring the concept of Foucault's counter-knowledge. These can also serve as safe spaces for discourse, fostering critical engagement. Community empowerment. Hold discussions, reading groups, and public events that strengthen local ties. Real-world community resilience can act as a counterweight to digital disinformation. 4th, strategic use of technology for autonomy. AI for truth-seeking. Develop open AI tools that can analyze media content for propaganda, biased narratives, and logical fallacies, empowering people to spot manipulation. VPNs and encryption. Advocate for and provide education on secure browsing tools like VPNs and encrypted messengers, allowing for safe access to diverse information sources. 5. Promoting intellectual freedom through advocacy and policy advocacy for transparency. Work towards policies that hold governments and media companies accountable for the information they control, much like how food labels provide transparency on ingredients. Legal defense funds. Establish legal support for individuals or institutions, like libraries and schools, that resist restrictive norms, bolstering their ability to provide access to diverse perspectives. 6. Creating a culture of inquiry and open dialogue. Celebrate critical thinkers and resistors. Through awards, public recognition, and storytelling, promote figures who resist the simplification of thought. Normalizing inquiry and skepticism becomes a powerful counter-narrative. Empowering the next generation. Design curricula that teach young people the skills to question, analyze, and think independently, making critical thinking part of the normative culture rather than a subversive act. Failure to implement these information philosophies will result in a less than optimal timeline.